Waking up every day knowing the odds are stacked against you, knowing the world doesn't believe in you, knowing that everything you want, everything you're fighting for, is sitting just out of reach. And yet you grind, you push, you refuse to stop. Because deep down you know the truth. Nothing worth having comes easy, and nothing great is built without struggle. But they don't see it. They don't see the battles you fight in silence. They don't see the nights you lay awake, torn between doubt and determination. All they see is what they want to see. They see someone who's out of place, someone who doesn't fit their mold. They label you, they dismiss you, they call you a failure, a mistake, a waste of time. But here's the thing, they don't understand. Their words don't define you. Their opinions don't shape your destiny. You do. And maybe they're right to fear you. Because what they don't realize is that every word, every doubt, every attempt to tear you down is only making you stronger. They're fueling the fire inside you. They're sharpening the edge you'll use to carve out your place in this world. They think they're breaking you, but all they're doing is building the version of you they'll regret ever underestimating. You see, people are comfortable with what they can predict, with what they can control. But you're unpredictable. You're untamed. You're the one who doesn't just bend the rules. You break them. You rewrite the script. You're not here to fit in, to blend into the background, to be just another face in the crowd. You're here to stand out, to make noise, to show them what happens when someone refuses to quit. And yeah, maybe they'll call you names. Maybe they'll try to make you feel like you don't belong. But the truth is, you don't belong. You were never meant to. You were meant to rise above, to shatter expectations, to do what they said couldn't be done. You were meant to be the exception, not the rule. So let them stare, let them whisper, let them doubt. Because while they're busy talking, you're busy building. While they're busy judging, you're busy proving them wrong. While they're busy waiting for you to fail, you're busy becoming unstoppable. You're not here to play it safe. You're not here to tiptoe around their comfort zones. You're here to shake things up, to disrupt, to challenge, to force the world to take notice. And yeah, it's going to be hard. It's going to hurt. There will be days when you want to give up, when the weight of it all feels like too much. But that's when you dig deep. That's when you remember who you are and why you started. That's when you let the monster inside you take over. Because monsters don't give up. Monsters don't back down. Monsters don't settle for less than they deserve. They fight, they claw, they tear through every obstacle until there's nothing left standing in their way. And that's who you are. You're not weak, you're not broken, you're not less. You're a force of nature. You're a storm. You're the fire they can't put out. So the next time they doubt you, smile. The next time they try to hold you back, thank them. The next time they tell you you'll never make it, let that fuel you. Because every step forward you take, every goal you crush, every victory you claim is a reminder to them and to yourself that you're unstoppable, that you're relentless, that you're not just a fighter, you're not just a survivor, you're the kind of monster they'll never forget. Be the monster who rises when they expect you to fall. Be the monster who thrives where others would break. Be the monster who doesn't just survive the storm but becomes the storm. Because this world doesn't need more people who play by the rules. It needs more people like you. Fierce, driven, unstoppable. So go ahead. Let them talk. Let them doubt. Let them try to stop you. Because at the end of the day, they're only making you stronger. They're only adding fuel to the fire. They're only proving one thing, that they were never ready for someone like you. And when it's all said and done, when you've accomplished everything they said you couldn't, when you've built a life they never thought possible, they'll look back and realize one thing: you were never the problem. You were the answer. So be the monster. Be the beast. Be the unstoppable force they never saw coming. And when you reach the top, don't forget to smile, because you earned it, because you deserve it, because you proved them all wrong. They say life isn't fair, and maybe that's true, but fairness isn't what builds champions. Fairness doesn't forge legends. The fire does. The grind does. The pain does. It's not about what's handed to you. It's about what you're willing to take. And you've never been the type to wait for permission, have you? No. You've always been the one to take the leap, to bet on yourself, to push past every limit they tried to set for you. And let's be real, the limits they set, they were never meant to contain you. They were meant to test you, to see if you'd settle, to see if you'd give up, but you didn't. You don't, you won't, because settling isn't in your nature. Quitting isn't in your blood. You were born to rise, to break through, to show them what happens when someone refuses to accept mediocrity. You've faced the darkness before. You've stood at the edge, looking down into the abyss, and instead of running, you stepped forward. You let the darkness embrace you. You let it mold you. You let it make you stronger. That's what they don't understand. They see the scars and think they're weaknesses. But you know better. You know those scars are proof of survival, proof of strength, proof that no matter what they throw at you, you'll find a way to rise, and rise you will. Because that's what monsters do. They rise, they adapt, they evolve, they take every hit and come back stronger. They don't just survive the storm. They learn to control it. They don't just face their fears. They become them. And you're becoming something they can't ignore, something they can't stop, something they'll never forget. So keep going, keep fighting, keep proving them wrong, because the road ahead, it's not going to get easier. The challenges are going to get tougher. The obstacles are going to get bigger. But that's okay, because you're not here for easy. You're here for growth. You're here for greatness. You're here to show the world what happens when someone refuses to quit. You're here to rewrite the narrative, to take control of the story, to be the kind of monster who doesn't just break the mold but shatters it into a million pieces. So when they look at you, when they try to figure you out, let them wonder, let them question, let them fear, because they'll never truly understand what you're made of. They'll never truly understand what drives you, but they'll feel it. They'll see it. They'll know it. when they see the unstoppable force you've become. And when the dust settles, when the battles are won, when you're standing at the top looking back at everything you've overcome, remember this: it was never about proving them wrong. It was about proving yourself right. It was about becoming everything you knew you could be. It was about taking every doubt, every fear, every setback, and using it as fuel for your fire. So go out there and set the world ablaze. Be the monster. Be the storm. Be the force they never saw coming. And when it's all said and done, when they're left standing in the wake of your greatness, they'll realize one thing: they were wrong about you, and you were right about you. All along, you've only scratched the surface. The monster inside you isn't done yet. Every day is another opportunity to push harder, to dig deeper, to climb higher. You've got more in you than even you realize. That fire, it's just getting started. So keep stoking it. Keep feeding it. Keep letting it grow until it's an inferno so bright they can't ignore it. This is your time, your moment, your shot to show the world exactly who you are. They can throw whatever they want at you. Doubt, hate, fear. It doesn't matter, because you've already proven you can take it. You've already proven you're stronger than they'll ever understand. And now it's time to prove to yourself that you're even stronger than you thought. Let them see the monster who doesn't stop. The one who keeps going long after everyone else has given up. The one who doesn't just survive but thrives. The one who turns every challenge into an opportunity, every failure into a lesson, every loss into a stepping stone. That's who you are. That's who you've always been. So don't hold back. Don't play small. Don't let fear or doubt or anyone else's opinion keep you from becoming everything you were meant to be, because you've got what it takes. You've had it all along. And now it's your turn to show the world just how powerful you really are. Be the monster. Be the storm. Be the fire. Be everything they said you couldn't be. And when it's all said and done, when the dust has settled and the smoke has cleared, they'll see the unstoppable force you've become. And they'll know one thing for sure: they were never ready for someone like you. And they never will be.